Hi guys, in this video I want to talk to you all about being a highly sensitive person or an empath and how to regulate this ability. So when you're an empath, you're very open to other people's energies, you're very open to energy in general, and there are times when it just gets flat out too intense and overwhelming. So a lot of people, I see comments and stuff online, different forums, you know, where people talk about having empathic abilities. I see a lot of stuff about struggling with this ability, taking on too much, not knowing how to turn it off. You know, can you turn it off? Can you turn it on and off? That sort of thing. First of all, you know, it's not so much about heavy-handed control over your ability, but it's more about learning that, yes, you can actually regulate this ability yourself. You don't have to be open 24/7. Now, the psychic ability and the intuition, I guess it's always open to an extent, but you don't have to be open to everyone's issues and everyone's spiritual ancestors on the other side and all that sort of thing. So, you know, it came to my attention recently when myself personally, I had a lot of situations in a week, in the span of 7 days, of other people's dramas just coming at me full force. And you know, obviously for me, I work as a psychic, a medium and an astrologer, so I put a lot of energy into my work, which I love, and you know, I help people with their issues and with their life through the art and science of astrology, and also through my psychic work. So when I'm out and about, I really, you know, it's can get too much for me when people, you know, come to me with a lot of their issues and their problems, which, you know, happens. I do have Scorpio ascendant and I am an Aquarius moon, so I tend to draw people to me. I have Neptune in the first house, so I'm very porous in my energy field. That's a bit of astrology for those that know it. You know, anyone that's very Neptunian, has strong Neptune in their astrology chart, especially Neptune in the first house, or even Pluto in the first house, you can be very, very sensitive, or Pluto in the 12th house. There's many different ways through your astrology that empathy, you know, is shown, but I just wanted to mention that for those that watch my channel for the astrology as well. But look, just want to give some tips. What can you do when you hit overwhelm and you've accidentally found yourself to be too open? Just like what happened to me that 1 week, I had so many issues flare up with other people, and some of it, you know, those other people weren't even aware of my feelings, because I do tend to keep things to myself at times when I feel like, you know, I don't want to hurt someone's feelings, or I don't want to, you know, it's not someone that's a big part of my life. I might just encounter them on a rare occasion. But it seemed to me that that week everybody was telling me their problems and I just felt completely overwhelmed. So what did I do to handle that and remedy that situation? Here are the tips for those that find themselves in similar situations, or just find themselves feeling full of anxiety because of the energies that you're surrounded with, or even in the world. Some people are very tuned into the collective energies and are very sensitive to the collective and pick up on, you know, a lot of dark things going on in the world. So the first tip is, if you've got negative people in your life, like people that are narcissists, or, you know, have very heavy energy, like to complain about negative things a lot, like to talk about negative things a lot, like I mean all the time, pull yourself back from these people. And even if these people are family members, you know, pull yourself back from that energy. If, you know, they call you frequently, take your phone off the hook. I personally take my phone off the hook, my home phone, every day that I'm doing readings. I have my mobile phone on silent, but I don't have time really for, you know, chit chat or phone calls. And so that is just a boundary that I create for myself, for my own sanity. Also, another thing you can do is pull your energy back from the outside world. Take a day off work, take a day off just for your own mental health, to watch a nice movie, read a soothing book, listen to uplifting music. There are lots of amazing channels on YouTube that have like nature sounds or singing bowls, things like that, meditation music, anything like that which can just really chill your mind out and just allow like a healing energy to come into you. Also meditation, that week that I had recently, which was very harsh energy, I did a lot of meditation, visualizing, golden white light cleansing. I did cord cutting visualizations with certain people that I felt were draining my energy psychically. Those, you know, you might have people that are maybe not even in your life, but there's a history there, and maybe they've texted you and it's brought up a lot of harsh emotions or upset emotions. So what you can do is actually you can do a visualization where you see that person and, you know, you meet with that one particular person that's causing you a lot of stress, and you visualize any negative cords, which would be black. You would see them as black cords, thick, wiry cords between you and them, being cut or severed with golden light. You can ask Archangel Michael to help you do this, and you see only the cords of light that are the love, the cords of love remain, and you allow that person to you allow yourself and that person to, you know, have those cords cut. That will allow you to separate your energy from that person that's draining you, or that is, you know, has a lot of negative energy that you just don't need in your life. Another tip is get out in nature if you can. If you can do this, it's really, really healing. Take your shoes off, bare feet on the grass. If you can go to the water or be by the ocean, it's very cleansing. And just turn your phone off, turn off social media. Give yourself some peace of mind where you're not allowing a constant bombardment of information, news stories, other people's dramas from online into your world. So sometimes I turn my phone off really early at night, like 5:30, 6 o'clock, because I don't go on the computer after a certain time a lot of the time. And I save it for the next day. I'm a morning person, so I save all my work and energy for morning and daytime. And then around 6 o'clock, it's dinner time, and I just, you know, focus on my family and that sort of thing. But basically, when you feel overwhelmed, psychically, spiritually, it's because you need to take time for self-care. And as an empath, sometimes, you know, we're so used to giving our energy to others, and that's just a natural thing that empaths do, because we are what a lot of people term as light workers. We carry a lot of light that is healing energy that this world desperately needs, and we try to heal and soothe and fix, you know, issues, and sometimes it gets overwhelming. Sometimes people are coming at us left, right and center, and they just want healing, but sometimes they don't realize they need to heal themselves as well. But anyway, I just wanted to make this video to give you some quick tips. Hopefully those little tips that I gave you help. So separate yourself from others, take the phone off the hook, turn off your phone, get off social media, have a break, keep your distance from people that are really negative for a while, and just you can also use Archangel Michael invocation to put a barrier around yourself and others. That might sound strange to some people, but if you're an empath, you'll know that that's very effective, and if you've used it before, it's a really powerful self-protection. You can also use crystals as well, like obsidian, jet, the darker crystals, to shield your energy field, and put an intention in those crystals before you actually wear them. Also, as I said, cleansing music, meditation, visualization, cord cutting, getting in nature, and just looking after yourself. Okay, hope that helped, and hope everyone's doing well out there, and thanks so much for watching. Bye.